Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to our Majora's Mask blind playthrough and episode number 53. At the start of today's episode, we need to flip the Stone Tower Temple the other direction so that we can keep chasing stray fairies and chasing the end of this dungeon. And I'll be so honest with you, I am a little distracted as we start this episode. And the reason for that is this. I just laid my daughter down for a nap, and she's really not interested in falling asleep. So if I keep looking over at my phone, it's you now know that it's because the 1.5-year-old tyrant who runs my life when I'm not on camera making YouTube videos has decided to enact her will upon this nap time. Hopefully she'll fall asleep. Welcome back. In the last episode, we finished our practice run of the temple and then got started on the real thing. So here we are. Did I do the wrong order? God damn it. I think this is the one I had to do first. Here's the status of things. We're at 8 out of 15 stray fairies. We don't know a damn thing about the boss at the end of this dungeon, and my hope is that in today's episode we're gonna find both of those things, the remaining 7 stray fairies and the boss at the end. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Let's make that happen. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of Elegy of Emptiness to shake things around, to shift things around so that we can shoot an arrow at that bright red emblem and night of the first day, and get on with our lives. Go ahead and take this off. Go ahead and shift to the Zora mask. We've done a lot of this already. I don't know that I needed to do all of these, I guess. Maybe there was a way to make this work without getting all of the 3 buttons pressed, but here we are. But here we are. Okay, shift back so that we can use the bow. Flip that shit. Put that. Did I miss? Was that a miss, technically? Is there anything over there? There are pots over there. Okay, maybe we can get magic power over there so I don't have to redo this whole thing. I apparently missed. There's definitely... One of these is definitely... That's a fairy. We should probably... I mean, I guess we're rocking into this thing with six fairies. Rocking into this boss fight with 6 fairies. Okay, well, we've got that. Excellent. Please be magic power. Oh, there it is. Okay. Beautiful. A thing of beauty. Oh, God. That's the longest fall. That's the longest fall of my life. We can do this with just one, right? Just that one. Just do this one. Off to an excellent start in today's episode. I'm sure things will only go uphill from here. I guess the positive news is that my daughter has given in to... Oh, never mind. I thought she was asleep. She wasn't. Never mind. I spoke too soon. You... Please. Please have mercy on my soul. Yeah, we're going to hit it right in the middle this time. That's a good shot. It's time for Vertigo. That old song. That like early 2000s song. Who's that by? I don't even know. And I don't really want to try and find my way to the notes and the lyrics. Okay. We've flipped it. Now, we've got this chest right here. Let's see how good my notes were. Directly after flipping. That's number 9. Beautiful. There's a second chest in here. Right? It goes on that. It goes on that yellow marker. And I don't remember what we did to make it happen. I remember what we did to make it happen. We went over on that little platform over there. Over there. That's what it is. Okay. Excellent. So, now that we're upside down, what should our first step be? Let's go up here and see what happens. This is such a fun brain teaser of a dungeon. Okay, so that puts us at 9. I'll tell you one thing we should definitely do. We should shoot this. We should put the Chapel Roan mask on because we're gonna have to like, what's the word? Process of elimination our way to where the next puzzles should be. There's one in here. This is the one where we need to Deku scrub. Yeah. So lots of fun in here. Lots of fun in here. How do I want to start? There's one in this corner, right? If we go into this little thermal, get lifted all the way up. Yeah. Up here. Nope, this was not what I thought it was. This is a good place to be, though. This is where the key is. Got some money. Good. There's the button there. So we can go ahead and shoot this because it's no longer underwater. Good stuff. That puts it on upside down, which is fine. That is one that we will go and get eventually. We need our button all the way over here. Nailed it. This is not a golden button. It's a timed button, right? Is it a timed button? It's not a timed button. I couldn't remember. Okay, we'll stand here. I just took my ocarina off of my hotbar. That's okay, though. Chuck it back on real quick. Do a little elegy of emptiness. We'll make the ugliest looking little human doll of all time appear in our place. We'll do our best not to look at it for too long. It looks like one of those smiles that hurts to smile. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't look like a... That looks like a pained smile. The definition of a pained smile. Okay. Hit this little thermal. Nope. We got to hit this thermal. Hit this thermal. And fly backwards directly into this mine. But it worked out just fine. Perfect. Okay, this is the Sun/Naval Mines platform. Fairy done. Then we have one that is underneath the horizontal platform. Ouch. What I think that means is... Go, yeah, right here. Nope. We're doing it. We're doing it again. Not like that. Okay. We're going to go from this thermal because this thermal is less tall, I believe. Take this updraft. It's probably the same height. No, it's less tall. And then I think we go under first. Or do we go on it? We go under. We go under. That's what my notes say. We're going to be patient. We're going to wait. We're going to check to see if she's rolled over in her sleep. She's still moving. She's not. I'm bringing you guys on this journey with me, all right? Nap time is a real adventure today. Some days it's a sure thing. Today is not that. Shit, do I have to kill the guy first? Or, I think I have to kill the guy first. I don't think it's this, right? The wrong button anyways. Kind of out of, you know, magic power already. It's not good. I don't think it's that one. It is! Perfect. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. I thought maybe it was defeating the little armored guy up above. That's 11, and I've got notes for 3 more. We should have 1 more in here, but we're not going to be able to do it until we have flipped. At least that's my plan. So in this building, in this room, what we have left is big guy. What we have left is to kill this guy and then run through the... door behind us, I believe. Give me some resources. Give me some resources. Beautiful. Okay, I can't hit you. That's fine. I didn't think so, but I just thought maybe I would try since I'm up here and I'm safe. What we're going to do is instead... Hey, take one of those. Call me in the morning. Oh, no. I tried to throw it, and instead I just set it down like the genius that I am. Okay. So I believe this is going off because of that chest right there. And I think that is everything. But we can only check that once we've opened that chest, which will be a problem for a later day. For now, this is a gold button, so it will stay pressed. Oh. This is the... Is this a key? It's probably a key. Because it will take me up to that platform, right? I think this was a key. I have to say, if I could do this again, if I could experience this dungeon for the first time a second time, which is, you know, necessarily a foolish thing to say, what I might consider doing would be, because I'm having a very specific type of experience right now. I'm mostly following my notes and my memory to track down things that I already found on our first loop in this dungeon. But our first loop didn't have time to get us all the way to the end of the dungeon. I would consider, and by I would consider, I mean, I'm curious about what it would be like to just try and get it all done in one loop. I like this method because I think it removes some of the risk, and it also adds in a fun, like, if you're redoing the dungeon on a second loop, you learn things, ideally, you learn things that you didn't learn the first time. Or you discover new ways of doing the same things you didn't learn the first time. This is the room that we just flip upside down once. Cool. So I like that we're doing it this way because it's been fun for me. It's been very fun to get to re-experience it. And I think you could probably make an argument that the way I'm doing it might be more, as in like taking multiple time loops to complete the dungeon, might be more in line with the average person's experience of this game, where you didn't, like, where it took multiple loops to complete a dungeon out of necessity because you were playing it as a young kid, or because you only had an hour the first time you played it, and the second time you had 3 hours, and so you know, etc. Now, but I am a little bit curious. Could I have done it in one loop? Now, here is the thing I'm curious about too. Speaking of curious, in the room behind me, there is a chest that I can only get when things are flipped upside down. If I flip this upside down, there is a door. Can I just flip it? Put that thing down, flip it and reverse it, walk backwards, and see. No. Okay, I understand what's happening. Only this room is flipping. The entire dungeon is not flipping. Only this room is flipping. And in fact, it resets if you leave, which is interesting. I hope I have enough magic power to make this work. I might have just gotten rid of my last magic power. No, it's fine. Okay. Okay, so you can't use this room as a way to sort of get around the you can't use this as a way to get around the having to exit the dungeon to reset things situation. Okay, well, we tried. I was so confused why I exited in the exact same place despite going through a different door. But it's because this room is rotating, leading you to the same door. That's my headcanon for it, at least. Okay, so this is the flippy room. The good news about this is we need magic power to make it work. And we have infinite magic power. Okay. No, don't grab, don't climb. Okay, so I think we want to push it all the way. Then I completely missed that, but we'll take it. We gotta do some pushing. No, don't attack me. Leave me alone. I'm pushing. I'm lifting. Okay, you're not the one that I need. I need the other one. I need the other guy to come for me because I need infinite magic power. The bummer I don't have any Chateau Romani on me. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of infinite magic power. I keep missing, but it keeps working technically. Okay, let's go get the guy. Hello. Thank you. That was not as much magic power as I would have liked. I need you to hurry up and respawn. There they are. There's one of them at least. All right, so I think we probably should have pushed it. Yeah. We're gonna have to push it one further. Excellent. Please hit it. Thank you. Excellent. We're cruising. We're cruising. Oh, I just realized we're gonna have to refight Gomez. So that's fun. We've got that to look forward to. Hopefully it goes well. I really enjoyed that fight the first time, so hopefully we get to do it a second time, and it goes just as well. Or goes better. I mean, we have so many fairies. I really struggle to think we're gonna die. It's just at all during this dungeon. It's just, you know. Okay, so it's here, right? If you stand right here, that puts you on the... Oh, it doesn't matter. It puts you on the ramp. Excellent. get a little bit more magic power before we go. Cool. Okay, the next fairy on my list is the lava room after defeating the Wizrobes. So I think that might be what we've got coming up. This is a Wizrobe. Yeah. This is upside down lava room, right? Yeah, this is the lava room. Okay. Excellent. So I do not need to do light arrows, I don't think. Let's just do normal arrows, please. Beautiful. Beautiful. This enemy has grown on me a lot. I kind of enjoy it. I like... Once I figured out that these games have audio cues I need to be paying attention to, I find it fun. Oh, that's wrong. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. Did we do it? Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Excellent. Here we used hookshot, right? On the chest itself. Flash, I think if you fall down this, you might land up there. Is that right? That is incorrect. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, so we're going to Chapel Roan directly after this because that's 12. Excellent. There is now one. There's only one fairy that we have unaccounted, that we have not accounted for. So, where this last one is a real interesting question. I don't think we discovered an extra one last time. So I think this is like last episode. So I think this is very I think it's still an open question. So we want to Deku Scrub across and then get out of here. I will say one last thought on, and by get out of here I mean run through this door to the right, correct? This one? Is it this one? No, this is not. No, this oh yeah. This takes you to the so this takes you to the next puzzle we need to solve. I will say one last thought on the sort of like question of solving a dungeon in one loop versus solving it in 2 loops or 3 with good notes. Here's what I like about it. As a from a game design perspective or a player experience perspective, you get to choose and you get to play to your strengths or challenge yourself. Like I personally, the more comfortable I get with this game, the more intrigued I am by the idea of like, oh, could I have done it in one time loop, no prep? I don't know. That's interesting to me the more I've played, but as an early player, when you're overwhelmed by there's 15 stray fairies in a dungeon and I have to get all of them in order to progress this. I don't have to get them to beat the boss, but I do have to get them if I want this upgrade. It's a little overwhelming, or it can be a little daunting, I suppose, would be the way to say it. So I like that I have the freedom. I have the choice. I've chosen mostly, I think completely, one way to do it so far, but you don't have to. Okay, there is a chest in here, right? It's this chest over here. You guys, stop it. Stop it. How do I turn this thing off again? How do I turn the fire off? I know I can hit you guys with light arrows. I don't really want to, but I will. How do I get over here again? There's a button somewhere. I remember. There's a button because it was Right up here. There's a button because it was upside down on the floor of the room when I first came into it. Okay. We leave a shell here, and we should be okay. We may take some damage, but that's okay. We just basically avoid these guys as we want to. Grab this. This is a key. Excellent. We just run in our best like dodging action. Just dodge, dodge, dodge. This is not where I thought I was going, by the way. Oh, it's just out this door, I think, that is where I thought I was going. Yeah, this is where this is where I thought I was going. Out this door. Okay, we shoot that guy. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Beautiful. Ouch. I got tackled onto this button. That's funny. Okay, and then because of the cutscene, they hit me again. Okay, it's just real fun. I'm getting bullied. I'm absolutely getting bullied. Okay. Excellent. Now, we are cruising. Come on. Knock it into the other one. Beautiful. There is a... These are mimics. These are mimics. I remember this now. Excellent. Okay. And then from here, we can go across. And... where does this take us? This is the hallway. Okay, excellent. The hallway, if we've learned anything, it's to use the stone mask. To avoid these guys. There are some crates here, which should give us a lot. This is Gomez, I think. I'm pretty sure this is Gomez. Yeah. Okay, fun. And I think this is the boss key. Gomez. So we need to hit you with the bow. Get rid of the bats, and then we need to run because you are so dangerous in terms of like you can't close distance. It's impossible to keep any distance. Shoot you, hit you, run. Especially from that attack. Okay. We're gonna shoot you, hit you, and then block. Shoot you, hit you, block, shoot you, hit you, block. Shoot you, hit you, block. Shoot you. These fucking bats, bro. Hit you, block. Shoot you. We're too good. I mean, this boss is trivial once you kind of figure out what's going on, but we're learning. We're learning. Let's go. The stone mask was absolutely no help there. I don't know why I had it on. But, speaking of masks, it'd be crazy if the Chaperone mask went off in here, but it's good to try. It did not. Grabbing a couple hearts here. Grab the boss key. Let's go. Okay. So, I have an idea of where the... So, I haven't said this yet, but I do have an idea of where the final key, the final fairy could be, which is that room that we did... The room we discovered that we had not been in the first time. If that makes sense. The room with like, God damn it. The room with the rolling logs, etc. Now, how we get to that room is an interesting question. I think it goes from the... Let's talk this through. I think to get to that room, I probably want to teleport to the exit and then run for it. But let's talk about it. We have 12 fairies. There are 2 fairies that I know about, and they are in the entrance once we have flipped it upside down, and in the water room once we have flipped it upside down. So there's potentially 1 fairy left in either this orientation or the opposite one. That said, there's 3 chests here that appear to be unopened. One of them, I can't show you. The southernmost one is the upside down one. That one, I think, is the water room one. So then one of the 2 remaining chests is a fairy, probably. The thin, tall room is the room that I have not spent much time in / have not solved. So that's my guess for where it would be. There's still a chest inside of this room, and it could be in this room. Now, I think... you can get a chest after you defeat the Igore, but I believe I've already done that, right? I've definitely already done it. I don't know what that last chest is. But you've been jinxed, so that's totally okay. Chapel Roan does not go off in this room, so we know it's not the one in this room. So we think it's that other room. But that said, what is the chest in here? I feel like I'm missing something, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so I think our plan here should actually be to... Fuck. Our plan should be to exit. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Our plan should be to exit and reset, because that's the easiest way to get here. So we're going to exit to the entrance, keep the room in this orientation for now. And then we got to figure out how to get into the skinny room. Is it up left? I don't remember. How do I get there? This is just some chests. There's this guy here. So I can't go that way. So I think it must be go across here. Unless there is a... Now, hold on. Can I long shot to this? Because that would be really an interesting way of making this work. Oh my god, I can. I can long shot to the chest, drop down, access this. This is the Igore. So we need to watch its eye. Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell is that? Oh my god, it just destroys you, even if you have the mask out. Oh, even if you have your shield out. Okay, let's just shoot it. Let's just hit it. Shoot it while it's yellow. I tried hitting the button. I promise. Okay, it's just let it do that attack again. Beautiful. No, please don't knock me off. I'm running out of space. This guy's fucking me up. Okay, get close enough that he'll do... Not that attack. Not that attack. Get close enough that he'll do the other attack. It's a good thing we got all these fairies. We're dead. This fight is awesome. Except for the fact that it is so hard. Shoot it. Shoot it in the eyeball. There it is. Insane. There is a chest after killing the Igore. I'm confused. What? Is it because I killed the mask in this orientation? Or killed the Igore in this orientation? It must be, right? You got the giant's mask. Within this mask lies the might of a giant, but can you use its power anywhere? What is that? I'm so excited by what that means. To figure out what that means. If you wear it in a certain room, you'll grow into a giant. Just one room? What room? We figured out what the one chest was in here, and I'm so glad we did, because otherwise we never would have, That's the entrance. Wrong way. We never would have discovered a whole new mask. I don't appear to be able to use the mask in here. This is the room that I'm most interested in trying to solve, by the way. Okay, that unlocks the chest. Which should be a fairy. Yes, excellent. And that is the entirety of this half of the puzzle. Interesting. In my head, I had made it up to be more than this. Chest is there though, so I can still long shot up there, yeah? Oh my god, this giant's mask. It's so interesting to me. Do I use it in the boss room? What is this? This is the boss room right here. I'm not ready for the boss. I got other fairies to find. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're dead. Hey, get away, get away, get away. We survived. Hearts, 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 hearts galore. Oh, baby. Not only did we survive, we're coming out way on top. Okay, so I think I probably now have 3. Let's take a look at the map. The chest in the room that we're in, I need to flip. The chest in the entrance, we need to flip. And this chest, we need to flip. So I think we're there. The only question is figuring out what this, mask is for. So let's do this. let's do this. Let's put the ocarina on our hotbar, and let's put the mask on our hotbar. Let's go to the entrance. Let's flip it. And as we go through trying to get these last 3 fairies, we'll look for a room I can use this mask in. My estimate is that my guess is that the Giant's, my off-the-cuff guess is that the Giant's mask is going to be usable in the boss room for this dungeon. It's the thing that makes the most sense in a lot of ways. But there's also this thing. I think they force you to kill the Igore on the way to the boss room in the correct orientation so that you are guaranteed to have the mask before you get there. I wasn't expecting it, but now that you look at it that way, I think the giant mask is probably going to have to be used for the boss room. That said, I am curious about seeing if I can use it. I'm curious, if I'm right or wrong about that, frankly. All right, let's flip it. We're going to have to flip it again, but where is it? Is it on the other side of this thing that I'm on? Yeah. That thing that is overhanging. Oh my god, I did it again. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the Elegy of Emptiness, but it goes a little something like this. You ever heard this little ditty before? Damn it, I did the wrong one again. All right. Well, we don't need any of the resources over here, really, right? We'll take it either anyways, just because there's some magic. We don't need fairies, I should say. So we should go ahead and put this mask on. I'm so excited to see what this boss is like. I'm so excited to see what the end of this dungeon holds. I'm a little sad, to be honest. Maybe we could drag it out for a whole nother time loop. Maybe the boss will be so difficult that we could drag it out for an entire new time loop. No, I don't think that would be fun, having to go through the dungeon again. Like, I think the pro of taking really good notes to try and get every stray fairy is it's kind of like two loops max in order to get all the fairies. So it would be a real bummer if I had not only figured it out, then I had done most of them, and then I still had to go back and do it again. Okay. So, first room in should have a fairy for me. I can't wait to see what this mask does. Okay, there's 13. Please don't kill me. We'll go into the left. Need to get in the water here. So I need to go Zora. Oh god. Not this again. Excellent. That should be 14. Oh my god, we're just absolutely chilling. Okay, and then to get out of here, to get to the other one, I need to figure out how to do that. Good jump. Can I do it from the main room, or do I have to go all the way through? Let's go look. I don't remember. Is there a place I can... This door is locked is the problem. That door right there is locked. So I think I have to go around. Okay. Well, let's go around then. It's a little annoying, but not bad. This is also making me realize I don't remember what the I don't remember where I need to turn in the stray fairies. So I should oh no, I have to do this shit again. So I should probably figure that out. I'm looking at the mask, by the way, every time I walk into a new room. It is not showing up like I can use it. So, that's something I'm keeping an eye on. I'm also keeping an eye on the fact that my daughter is waking up. There's no way. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. BRB. Okay, we're back. Life with a young child, man. So this door is just open, yeah, now? Yeah, okay, it's open now, so we're good. We're good. Just go through. And this takes us to the right room. So, there'd be a chest in here. On the ground? I think it's on the ground down here. Yeah? Yeah, yeah. That should do it. 15 stray fairies. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And some rupees to boot. Okay. Beautiful. I mean, that's a lovely dungeon. And now we get to see what it's like. See what the final page of this book is in terms of this dungeon. The boss. And then after the boss, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We get to see what the final page of the game is like, you know? Which is a crazy thought to have. Okay. So let's get out here. Gotta do the same old, same old. Is it the right one that I have to do? What's the one I have to do to flip it upside down? The right one? The right one. Okay. A little elegy of emptiness. Here's Wonderwall. Let me play some Freebird for you. Then hope I don't have to re-kill that, I know I have to put, I hope I don't have to re-kill that Igore. That would be bad for my health, and for my... I'd like to just go to the boss. What a fun dungeon overall, by the way. I've said this a couple times already, but I'll, like, I've given my overall thoughts a couple times. But I'll just say now, too. What a fun dungeon this is. I think it's so creative. I think it's so, like... That's the wrong button. I think it's so satisfying to play, mind-bending. I will forever hold in my heart the moment where you flip it upside down for the first time. And the, like, vertigo associated with that, and that was a fun... Ouch. Fun, bad feeling. Ouch. It's already hit. I don't know why I did that. It was a moment full of wonder. Like, I knew theoretically that it was going to go upside down, but then seeing what it looked like when it did was pretty neat. What it looked like and what it felt like, you know? Okay. That goes up, so we need to go down and see what's going on with this boss. What do we have here? A big old pit. Jump into the pit? Yep, you jump into the pit. Here goes nothing. Whoa, oh my god. It's Dune, it's a sandworm. What is this? Oh no, it's multiple. It's Twinmold. Now hold up. Is this not almost exactly the boss from another Zelda game? Okay, I'm going to talk about some spoilers from Link to the Past really quickly, and I'll wave my arms when I'm done on camera. So you can mute up if you don't want to hear anything from another Zelda game. I have a feeling you can guess what we're going to talk about, but spoilers starting now. Is my memory bad? Or is this... Am I playing a three-dimensional... Wasn't that a dungeon with multiple layers where you sort of had to, like, fall down or climb up? One of the two. You had to climb up. And then there were a couple snakes called Twinmolds. Or at least a snake called a mold or something like that. Oh my god, I really want to look this up right now. I want to go back and figure out if that's what it was. I feel like that's the case. I wish I remembered how I beat those bosses. Okay. Spoilers done. We're back. It's Twinmold. Just its head and tail aren't protected by its hard exoskeleton, so aim carefully. If only you were the same size as it. I wonder how I can pull that off. Giant Link. Oh my god. Amazing. We're huge. We're absolutely huge. Head and tail. Oh my god, we're so big. They look like little pets. Okay, my magic power is draining from being big? Really? Hit the tail. Can you hit the tail? Ow. Hit the head. Okay, hit the tail. No, I missed the tail. I hit the tail. I can't lock on, which is kind of really throwing me for a loop. Okay, hear me out. We do a little bit of this. That missed the tail. That completely missed the tail. I'm about to be small. We're running out of time. Why can I not? Am I hitting it at all? That hit. That hit it. That hit it for sure. Uh-oh. Can we shoot it? Oh no, we are too slow. Okay, this is bad. We are too slow. We need to find a way to... Is that working? Oh, that is not working. I don't know how to do this. We need to find a way to get some magic power. Is there anything around the map? Is there anything around the map that could give us some magic power? I don't know if arrows are doable at all here. That does not look like that worked. Okay, so we're just going to have to kind of read how they move and go for where they are. Probably go for tails. Okay, we're going to track one. That, oh, I don't know if I hit the tail there or if it hit me. Tail's going to come out of the water right here. The ground, I should say. Nothing. We are screwed, guys. Oh, that's my face. Okay, bring me the tail. Oh, we're like sinking into the sand, too. Gotcha. There's a lot of mechanics at play here. You're telling me I can't shoot him in the face? I should be able to shoot him in the face. Now, it's not shooting because it's not shooting gold because I don't have any magic power. Can I shoot? You can shoot the tail. Absolutely you can. This is the play. We're going to stand right here. We're going to try and shoot you in the face and tail. That was a miss. Will you Z-target? You will. Excellent. We're going to get there. This feels awesome, by the way. This fight feels so epic. Shoot it. Shoot it! Okay, I have 9 arrows. I feel like I've made some mistakes here. It's really not going very... We've got 4 arrows. It's going real bad. That makes the bad noise. That is not good. I thought that was hitting. Lock on, please. Lock on, please. Lock on, please. There's a tail coming. Oh, Jesus, I missed it. The good news is we've got so much health. Okay, that's not good. We're stuck. We're in the sauce. Okay. 3 arrows. The problem is I aim for one and the other one just comes along and lights me up. Oh, I missed. Okay, I'm trying to be very careful with these last couple shots. Z-target the tail. Z-target the tail. Good, that hit. Okay, thank God. And we've done something. Pissed one off. It's going haywire. It's going full haywire. This is awesome. The scope of this is amazing. I mean, can I run over to this? Does this itself do anything for me? Nope, I have 1 arrow. Might as well let it fly. I have 0 arrows. Normally, there are resources around the map. There are no resources here, as far as I can tell, which means that I'm going to have to be very careful. Ooh. I guess let's go look for some more resources, right? None of that is working. Okay. We're getting stuck in the sand. Oh my god. What is this? I just saw something. I swear there was a green dot over here. Oh, shit. Hit the tail, hit the tail, hit the tail, hit the tail. I whiffed entirely. There is. Stuff's falling from the sky. What's this? I got it. Oh my god, I got it. Let's get big. Let's get absolutely huge. Hit the tail, hit the tail, hit the tail. Doesn't matter how much health you use, just hit the tail. Hey, listen, in typical Ryan fashion, it was not pretty, but it did work. I'm huge, brother. I'm so big. Amazing. Amazing. Twinmold. A heart container. What a very neat arena. This is an awesome arena. You've seized Twinmold's remains. You've just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Twinmold. It's time for everybody's favorite cutscene. It is some of my favorite music in the game. Well, we've helped all of you. That's all we can do. Call us. That's what they're saying. Without being told, we understand. So now you'll help us out in exchange. We'll call you from atop the clock tower. So do something about him, okay? All right. What? Their voices sound sad. You don't want to? So red. Forgive. Your friend. Forgive our friend? What do you mean by forgive? What friend? The Skull Kid? Or Tattle? Or Tail, I should say. Whoa, what is that? The wormhole. The music. Oh, the music's popping off. I love that. What's happening? What just happened? Oh my god. What is that? What does that mean? Forgive our friend. We've been told to forgive our friend. Let me write that down. Forgive our friend. Where'd the wormhole go? The moon was also kind of gone during that cutscene, which I thought was really interesting. Real quick before anything else happens, let's go turn in. I think it's right here, right? Is it here? The stray fairies? Yeah. Let's turn in the stray fairies and see what happens here. I also have something to say about the giant mask in a second, but let's do this first. Our final great fairy? Probably our final big upgrade. Oh, compassionate one. Young one. I am the great fairy of kindness. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you the fairy's sword. Whoa, whoa. The great fairy's sword, set it to sea to use it. What? Set it to sea. With black roses etched into it, the great fairy's sword is the most powerful of all blades. I have to set it to sea? Come see me whenever you are overcome by weariness. You have to set it to sea? What's it say here? The most powerful sword has black roses etched into its blade. Brandish it with sea. Whoa, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. I'm about to dull the edge by... Okay, this is interesting. I wonder... Can I hold it down and do a spin move? Can I do any of the other sort of alternative stuff? Like jumping and hitting with our other sword? You do not appear to be able to, really. You can do a forward... You can do a forward... sort of slash. It's what I mean by that is it's like ability. It's set of moves is very limited. So, but I wonder what its big positive is. It's huge, but what does it do? It's powerful. What does it do? I've been surprised by so many of the choices in this game, and that is a big one that I'm surprised by. That fills our final slot on this page. Real quick before we end the episode and pick this up again next time. The giant mask is so interesting. What I find interesting about it is that it arrives in our inventory with no background, with no info, no lore. So many of the other masks that we are aware of, so many of them, not all of them necessarily. So many of the masks that arrive in our inventory do so after some sort of explanation or lore, like a piece of lore or context for why they are, how they are, and what they are. Captain's hat has a whole story behind it. The Garrow's mask, the Gibdo mask. Like, so many of these are tied to quests that we did or individuals, and some of them we still don't understand. But the Giant's mask has a design which I could tell you nothing about, because I know nothing about it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I sort of, and I wonder why, and I wonder why in a rhetorical fashion. I don't actually want to know any answers just yet, because I think there's a possibility it's a reference to another game, or a reference to some deep Zelda lore, or a reference to something that I don't understand yet. Or I haven't encountered yet in other Zelda games. And so for now, the most productive thing I can do is wonder and not know. Which is kind of the lovely thing, to spend 30 seconds talking about why I'm so happy that I've played the Zelda games. That's sort of been the project of the Zelda games. When I discovered the Tingle set of clothing in Breath of the Wild so long ago, I did not know the references to that. It was meaningless to me, and we have since gone back in and we've filled in the gaps, and we've supplied the meaning by discovering it in other games. And some of the items in my inventory right here have things like that from other games. I've met more Zora, I've met more Gorons, etc. I have a whole Ocarina of Time game's worth of context for some of these items, and some of them are brand new with this one, and I can't wait to see how some of them pop back up in future places, or don't, or whatever. So, anyways, what an episode. We have a brand new sword, we have all 4 dungeons done, and a wormhole in space above our area. We have a couple hours left in this time loop to figure out what to do with that time. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Look at all 6 of those fairies. Didn't have to use a single one. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much. See ya. Bye.